Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how to design an eye-catching YouTube thumbnail in Canva. Stay tuned and let's make design easy. So this is the blank page I have selected for thumbnail design and the size is 1280 into 720 pixels. So the first thing, I will select the background and I will go to colors. Here I am selecting the black color for the background because whenever we will apply the image, it will be really good enough to play with the transparency. Next, what we will do, we will try to change the background. So for that, we will go to elements and here we will write social media background. Here we will go to photos. In photos, I am selecting this image. So this image is containing a lot of social media icons. So it will look really good in the background. We will right click over here and we will select the replace background. So the background is set right now, but we will make some changes over here. For that, we will go to edit. In edit, we will go to blur and in blur, we will select whole image and here we will increase the intensity of blur. So let's keep it to 25 right now. Then we will again come back to our page and here we will again select the page and now we will go to transparency and we will decrease the transparency like this. So let's keep it to 35 right now. So right now the background is set. So what we will do next, we will go to elements again. So here we will find out grid paper pattern. We will then go to graphics. In graphics, we will select this one because this one gives you the option to change the color. So we will go and select the color. So here I am selecting the white color right now. And next we will go to edit. In edit, we have to select the blur option and we will increase the blur to 25. Now the blur has been set. So what we will do, we will cover the whole page with the help of this element. So we will increase the size of it till the point it will cover the whole page like this. Okay, so let's adjust it over here right now. Now what we will do, we will go to transparency and we will decrease the transparency a bit. So let's keep it to somewhere around 40. So right now our background is looking something like this. So what we will do, again I will go to elements. In elements, I will search for film burn overlay. So again I am going to graphics. In graphics, I will select this one. So you can see, if I will zoom, you can see this is giving a beautiful texture. So we will increase the size of it again so that it will cover the whole page like this. But I don't want this gradient this much, I just want over here. So we will keep it over here like this. And again we will adjust the size so that it will cover the whole page like this. So right now the background is totally looking like this. So the work of the background is totally completed. Now what we will do, go to upload and select the image whatever we are having. So you can use your own image. So right now suppose this is my image. So what I will do first, I will just remove the background. So now you can see the background has been removed. So what we will do, we will go to edit. Here I will do a little bit of adjustment. So I will increase the brightness a bit. So let's keep it to 10. For contrast also, let's keep it to 10. And we will increase the saturation. So let's make it 15. And the vibrance, let's keep it 5. Okay. So now you can see the image is looking more vibrant. So again, we will go to edit. And then we will go to shadow. So right now I am just applying the outline effect in the image. So for that, we will select the outline. And here you can see the outline has been applied, but we will change the color of it. So let's select the white color for this. So it is looking more, so we can just adjust the size of the outline. So let's keep it to 15. So it's looking better. So what we will do, we will adjust the image at the center. So increase the size of it like this and bring it to the center from left to right. You can see Canva already give you the suggestion where is the center. So we can keep the image over here right now. If we are not happy with the result, later on we can adjust the size and the position also. So let's keep it over here right now. So next what we will do, we will go to elements again and in elements we will select this shape. And here I am just trying to create a gradient, black gradient from scratch. So for creating a gradient, we will go to colors and select the black color first. Then we will go and select plus. here we will select the right side gradient. Here second color also we have to select the black color, so both the colors are same. So for the second color we will decrease the transparency to 0. As you can see, we have created the gradient, so we will rotate it like this. Now we will bring it on the bottom and we will just increase the width of it. So you can see we have created the effect like this with the help of our own created gradient, which we created from the scratch. Okay. Now what we will do, we will start writing the text first. So for that we will go to app. In app I will search for text. So here we will select the type gradient app because it allows you to write the text in gradient form. So here we have to select it and write our text. So that is growth strategy. Suppose this is my text. My main text over here in the thumbnail is Instagram growth strategy. So I have written the growth strategy in gradient format. Okay. So here you can change your font also, but I am happy with the font because the font is now Anton. So let's change the color of it. So for that you can see here we are having 3 dots, means 3 different colors are there for these gradients. So we will select the first one. Here what we will do, I will go for little bit orange or dark yellow, you can say like this. I will copy the color code over here so that I will apply the second one the same. Just apply that one over here. So for the middle one we will select the same, but now we will change little bit lighter, so you can keep it over here, or else what we can do, we can simply drag it to little bit yellow. Okay, we can go on the corner. So that is the gradient we have created. So just click on add to design and it will come to your design like this. Okay. Next what we will do, we will just increase the size of it. So let's increase the size and keep it on the bottom part like this. So as you can see, we have added the text over here. So let's keep it over here. Okay. Next what we will do, we will again go to text and we will select one text from here. So right now I am selecting the Montserrat font. So we will write our text, that is Instagram. Okay. So here I am applying the italics format right now like this. Next what I will do, I will go to elements. I will select the shape. I am selecting the shape because I have to bring it behind that text like this. I will adjust the height and width and I will bring it to the center of that text. So we can change the color of that shape. So let's select the red color for that. And let's select both of them together and group them so that it will be easy to move. Okay, we can decrease the size a little bit and I'm bringing it over here and let's keep it over here like this. Okay, so as you can see, the text is looking good only. So now we will add little bit of effect and other things also. So what I will do, I will add one more page. So here I am just writing few things. So for that I am selecting this element and I am selecting the white color for this. Increase the size and width like this. So let's keep it over here on the center around here like this. So I have created this one. What I will do, I will go to text. Here I will select one font. So here I will write down 28. Okay. So I am just writing the text over here. Okay. Next what I will do, I will duplicate the text and I will write down views like this. Decrease the size of it and bring it over here like this. Okay. So I'm just writing the views so that I will use those designs over here. So I'm creating this one. So next we will go to element and we will write down arrow circle. So let's go to graphics and select one good looking arrow circle, that is this one. Okay. So we will select the red color for this, as we are showing that low in views. Views are really low. So we are showing this one. So let's rotate it and let's adjust the size of it and select both of them together and increase the size a bit Okay, let's keep it over here. We can adjust it like this, and we can adjust it over here. So right now it is completed. So we will again duplicate the page, but here I will show the view is really good. So what we will do, we will write the different text, that is 94K. Suppose this is the view I am getting. Next, we will decrease the size of it because we have to adjust both of them inside the shape. Now we will rotate the shape like this, and we will change the color of it. So I am using the green color for that. Let's select both of them together and adjust them and keep them over here. Okay, so I have created this one and this one. So what I will do, I will go to share, and here I will download page number 2 and page number 3 only. Okay, increase the size of it for better quality, and we will select the page number 2 and page number 3, and we will download it. So the page has been downloaded. Now we will go to upload, and we will click on upload files, and we will select both the files which we have downloaded right now. So I am uploading those files in Canva. So the work of these two pages has been done, so we can delete both of them. So as the file has been downloaded, so we will select both the file together like this. We can select both of them and decrease the size of it so that it will be easy for us to play with them. So let's decrease the size of it like this. Next, what we will do, we will go and remove the background like this. But here you can see that this part is also getting removed. So the solution is go to remove background again, but here select the restore, and you can increase the brush size. So we are just restoring the background over here because we want this text over there. Okay, we don't want to remove the background part from here. So this is done. We will again click on this icon, and this is done. We will do the same for this one. Just remove the background, go to background, remove, restore, and just do the same for this one also. As you can see, both the images has been done. So we will select both of them and decrease the size a little bit. And again, what we will do, we will go to edit, and here I am applying the shadow. So for that, we will go and apply the glow. So I will do the same for this one also. So in both the images, I have applied the glow effect. So now we will adjust both the images in the thumbnail. So let's keep it over here, and let's keep it this one over here. So we will rotate a bit like this. So let's keep it to -10. So this one also we will keep it 10. So let's rotate this side 10. Okay, so this is done. We can adjust and see everything is fine. So to create the balance, you can select both the images like this and now move so that it will be on the center like this. Okay, let's keep it over here like this. So right now our thumbnail is looking like this. So what we will do again, next we will write the text. So let's select the text again and select the font. Here I'm writing before, just decrease the size of it, and we can keep it over here like that. But here also we will rotate it. So let's keep it to -10, and let's keep it over here. Then we will duplicate it and bring it this side, but here we will write down after. So let's rotate it like this 10 degree. Okay, let's keep it over here. So as you can see, our thumbnail is looking like this right now. So next what we will do, we will go to upload, and we will select this image I have downloaded online. So this is basically Instagram 3D icon. So we will rotate it like this. We will go to edit, we will apply the blur effect. So let's increase the blur like this. And what we will do, we will rotate it and bring it this side, adjust it somewhere around here. Let's keep it here. Again, we will duplicate it. This time we can flip it, and we can keep it around here. So right now our thumbnail is looking like this. So to complete these corners, what we will do, we will go to elements, and we will try to find out Instagram 3D icons. So we will go to graphics. Here what we will do, we can select one element. Let's select this one. So for this one also we will go to edit, we will go to blur, just increase the intensity a little bit. Let's keep it to 40. After applying the blur effect, we will decrease the size of it we can rotate it this way and we can bring it somewhere around here. Okay, let's keep it over here. Adjust the rotation like this. We can adjust the size also so that it will look good with this icon. Okay, next what we will do, we will just duplicate it. Next, go to flip, we will flip it like this and we will decrease the size, adjust it on this top left corner. Okay, so the thumbnail is looking like this right now. So what we will do, we can again add few things. From here we can add let's add this one, so decrease the size of it and we can adjust it somewhere around here. Okay, like this. Next we can add one more thing. Let's add this element, so we will decrease the size of it like this. We will rotate it a bit and we can add it over here like this. So right now our design is looking like this. Next what we will do, we will apply little bit of gradient effect. So for that we will go to element and find gradient circle. We will go to graphics and we will select this one because here you can change the color. So here I'm applying two color, one yellow and one red. So for yellow we will increase the size of it. We can keep it over here and go to position, bring it behind those images and that icon also. Okay, so it is behind right now, it is looking like this. We can again duplicate it and bring it over here. So I am applying the glow effect behind the image. So let's keep it over here and go to position, bring it back to the image actually. Okay, do it again and now it is behind the face. Okay, again we can duplicate it, again bring it over there. So I am doing it 2 times because that will give more glow. And it's done. Okay, next we will duplicate it again. Now we will apply the red color and this time we will bring this one on this corner because I am applying the red gradient color over here and yellow gradient to make it balanced. Okay, so we'll select that one, go to position. Here again just make sure that gradient circle is behind those icons and this text. So we will go and select backward again. So as you can see, it is behind this text also. And again, we will do it like this. So it is behind that image also or icon also, you can say. Okay. So right now, the design has been totally completed. And that's it. Now you can create a stunning thumbnails in minutes. If this was helpful, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what tutorial you want next. See you in the next one. Keep learning, keep growing.